Hi, we're back to laugh together, or at least lighten things up a little. You know the old song, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yeah, well, sometimes I like to make up words to songs, and I have a niece and nephew. They're 19 and 18 now, and when they were little, I would sing Christmas carols, and we would make up, or I would make up different words and tell them, yeah, that's what they're saying. So we were singing, or they were singing the Christmas carol, and I sang, deck the halls with poison ivy, fa la 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 la. And they said, oh, Auntie Dee, that's not what it says. I'm like, are you sure? Because that's what I hear. I'm hearing deck the halls with poison ivy. And they would laugh and they would laugh and they would laugh. Now, anyone have teenagers around? Some of you teaching teenagers? This is their faces. Nothing makes them smile. Or nothing an older person who thinks they're funny is gonna make them smile anyways. But do you know, every time I sing that, those two kids still start laughing? Because it brings us back to a time that we remember fondly with laughter. So part of the exercise in all of this is you have the remarkable ability of bringing yourself back to those times where you were really joyful and really laughing. And do you know that it does not matter if it's a memory or you're living through it now. Your cells are going to respond to the same exact way of when you actually went through it. So for me, when I feel a little down, I start to bring those memories back of times where I was just laughing really hard. I was joyful. I was involved in the moment, and it brought me such great joy. Laughter filled my heart. You sit down or you lie down and you just bring yourself right back there. Before you know it, your cells have already responded. They are already there, just as though you were living through that moment again. Now, just a reminder that when you think about negative things, that same thing happens. You can bring sadness to your cells. You can bring, you're going to handle things with ease or dis-ease. You can bring disease or dis-ease to your body. We want to turn that around. So go your thoughts, so goes your mind, your body. It's all connected. So we have, luckily, a lot of power right here. It's how you're going to look at it. How are you going to respond? If you need to, bring yourself right back to those moments that gave you great joy. When you open your eyes, you're going to feel the shift. It's about a shift. When you go to teach in the morning, which I imagine must be ridiculously hard when you're doing remote, in person, trying to do it all, we're all learning new skills, and it's uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable for me, this new skill of acting like a fool, where it can be passed around for other people to see. Isn't that the whole point of what I'm doing? Yes, it filled me with fear, but yet here I'm doing it. You know, someone bought me a Christmas mask for the holidays, and I couldn't get past it because every time I put that Christmas mask on, in my head, I'm hearing and singing, don we now our plague apparel, fa la la, la la la, ew, ew, ew. I'm not wearing Christmas mask now because I can't get that song out of my head. However, when I see the Christmas mask, I hear that song and I start laughing. Maybe you could find a couple of little things that would make you start laughing. Maybe you could use some of the things I've told you. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Can you do a forced laugh now? Is that going to be possible? It's always possible, even if it starts like this. it go. It's gonna get real. Come on. Come on, this is a good abs workout. Let's hear a little more laughter. Come on, start. You can be that little teenager. Come on, it's gonna start. It's gonna come. How's everyone doing? Very good. Very good. Yeah, it really is. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be doing very good. I thought we'd do a drill today, or not so much a drill as an exercise. If you could have a seat, if you have a chair handy. If not, you could sit on the floor. But a chair would probably be best for the first one that we're gonna do. And you're gonna just sit on the edge of your chair and separate your feet wider than shoulders width. And then just drop down and let your head go. Reach your hands to the floor. What you're doing here is opening your lower back. You're reducing the tension in your neck. I'd like you to have some really deep breath here. These are called some of the magic points, because let's face it, when you hold tension in your psyche, it's gonna eventually get out to your body. So let's let that lower back start to release. Let your neck go. You can do a couple head turns from side to side. Just let that neck go. On your next exhale, let's uncurve one vertebrae at a time. And now we're going to reduce the tension in our shoulders and in our head and in our neck. It's going to look like this. You inhale, you bring those shoulders up, and then you exhale with a heavy sigh. So shoulders are up, and then you drop. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale. Drop. Inhale up. Exhale. Drop. Let it go. Awesome. Now if you could shut your eyes for me. You shut your eyes and relax the back of your tongue. The back of your tongue is gonna, if you can release that, it's gonna unhinge your jaw where we tend to hold tension, and the rest of your body's gonna come down a couple notches just by relaxing the back of your tongue. Then we're gonna get back in tune with that deep breath, the big deep breath on the inhale, and let your exhale be twice as long. While you're breathing, while your eyes are shut, while you're letting your body relax, can you envision yourself at a time where you were super happy, really laughing, and filled with joy? Allow yourself to stay there. Allow yourself to watch yourself from a different perspective, from outside of yourself. You will see yourself, your eyes are bright, like people that are really involved in having a wonderful time. You can see it right through their eyes. Look at your body language. Listen to your laughter. You were having a great time. You love what you're doing in that second. You were filled with joy. Right now, you're doing the same thing. Your cells are being filled with joy. Your heart is being filled with joy. You're lighter. You're letting things go. Because that's where you put yourself. In a place of joy and laughter, everything's okay. I want you to just revel in that for a little while longer. Really visualize it. Start to feel it. You will feel that response of laughter and joy in your body, in this room, from a memory. That's how powerful we are. That is how quickly and how easily we can turn things around. I know some of it seems really silly and it seems kind of foolish, and it works though. It does. It really does work. So allow yourself to stay in that moment of joy. Now we come back to the body. Slowly open your eyes. And I hope that the rest of your day you can stay in this spot of joy. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Laughter. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you.